if somebody is using a decentralized platform, they're pretty savvy in crypto. And so that, if they're buying and selling NFTs on a marketplace, non-fungible tokens,
Mhm.
or if they are lending out their crypto to others and they get paid an incentive for that, these are just some of the transactions that still are not required to land on a 1099, but for which taxpayers, need to report and pay income taxes on. So preparers really need to be asking, like, okay, centralized exchanges, do you do decentralized? Do you lend your crypto? Do you buy NFTs? Preparers need to understand the various transactions and ask the right questions because again, without 1099s, the taxpayer may not remember or, know that they need to disclose that.
That's why you need a tax organizer. We're real proponents of tax organizers, at least the yes and no questions, for things like for crypto or FBAR. I mean, there's some really high penalty questions there that a simple yes or no can really help
A lot.
you. Yes, exactly.
And be careful if you have clients who are dealing in a lot of money in crypto and you're not familiar with all the ins and outs of crypto, that's probably a client you should refer to someone who's more knowledgeable about it because there can be a significant amount of unreported income if you don't know what you're doing and how to do it and where to look for it.
This is a really hot topic with the IRS, actually. They know that the vast majority of taxpayers use a tax preparer, and they have been hearing that tax preparers are turning away crypto clients. And it's because of the risk, right? With all
Right.
of this data and lack of reliable tracking for tax purposes, no 1099s, can you blame them, right? In the past, though, the IRS was concerned about taxpayers not reporting. Now they're concerned about preparers refusing to help taxpayers.
Yeah.
Or preparers reporting it incorrectly because the guidance isn't there.
I mean, even this 1099, I think everybody's hoping when they heard 1099 for digital assets, it was going to be like what we get for stocks. Here's what it is. Here's when you bought it. Here's when you sold it. Here's what you paid for it. Here's what your cost was. Here's your gain loss. But that's not the case. So
Nope.
you're still going
And
to
it
have
will
to
eventually. If you
eventually.
remember, as well as I do, Roger, way back before like 2008 or 2007, right? We reported gross proceeds amounts on a 1099B.
Right.
And it wasn't until Congress changed that law in 2008 that we started to phase in and
Get
have
all
to
the other
report.
pieces. Yeah.
But oh my gosh, it took like 6 years. But I don't think
Yeah.
we started reporting basis on a 1099B until like 2012 or 2013. So, to your point, this is just like that. We're starting with that gross proceeds, but cost basis reporting on the 1099-DA is required for 2026 transactions. So, starting in 2027, preparers should start to receive 1099s that actually have the information they need to calculate.
So if you don't want to do them this year, you can start back next year because it'll be something you can actually, because again, people are just, it can be a lot of money and
It can. Yeah.
and a lot of confusion.